body on you.
I'm gonna make some potatoes. Probably hash browns. I'm gonna do some hash browns. I'm thinking like maybe one or two. Over here, buddy. Over here. I got this thing tracking my face. If my face is out of frame or if I move too far, I think it gives up. This is the very first time I've ever used this. So it's going to take some practice to get used to. My camera here is my phone, which I had my apps on, but I uninstalled my apps so I could do more video. I'm going to try to make it to where my face doesn't get hidden so the phone can see what's going on. I went too low earlier and it gave up. There's a food processor here somewhere. I'll have to look away. I don't know if I look away if it's just going to go kaput again. I looked away a minute ago and put its head down. Alright, here we go. This is it. I saw a video of someone doing potatoes in this. So I'm going to try doing that too. It's going to be loud though. It's going to be so loud. We want to peel. We're going to wash and peel these. I got 3 kind of small potatoes, about this size. I should get some lighting. Is there a way to get the, I forget how you get the lighting. Is it like this? No, like that. There we go. So now we got a little bit of lighting. That'll be better. So I got a little scrubber. I'm just scrubbing the potatoes. Getting the dirt and stuff off of them. I'm just doing this video to see basically how long I can record on this phone. It has no apps on it. It's an older model Samsung phone. It's a Galaxy A03. The operating system alone is like 23 gigs, and it's like a 32 gigabyte phone. So I basically have less than a 2 gigabyte hole that I could put apps in. And if I can get the apps in that 2 gigabyte hole, it's like a ship in the bottle. There's like all this space that I have on my SD card, but I can't fit it through the 2 gigabyte hole. If I wish that Google Play would let me download from the App Store directly to an SD card, because that's the only problem. Is I've got like, I think a 250 gig SD card, but the internal hard drive of this phone's only so large. So yeah, we're gonna see what remaining space that the operating system isn't taking up in video format. So I hope I don't brick my phone by recording too much though. I just want to see how long a video is. Like, if this is gonna be a 10-minute video, then I know I can pump out 10-minute videos one at a time. I can export them to my computer or the SD card and then just put another 10-minute video on. So this phone, it was a TikTok doom scrolling device, but now it's a video making device, which is fine. I mean, this is probably the highest quality video that I've taken in years. So you can actually kind of see in this good a quality, like what type of person I am. You can hear me too. You can hear my environment. So I'm just saying all these things because as I watch it back, I'm going to be paying attention to this stuff. whenever I do the editing. Okay, so we peeled 2 potatoes. I'm still cooking. I'm kind of hungry. I want to get some breakfast. I wanted to do hash browns. I saw this creator on TikTok do some hash browns. We're like, I think 2 or 3 days away, maybe 4 days away from TikTok getting shut down. And everyone's going to Red Note. There's this other app called Red Note everybody's going to. And I think the idea is they don't want another government that's not a United States government to have control over an app that has so much data. Like as you're using this app, all your data is being put into this little black box. And the problem is that little black box isn't owned by America. So sensitive information could be in that little black box. And I think the idea is for national security, they want everybody to be using American apps. But American apps have to be as good as the best apps that are available. Why on earth would we not use the best apps that are available? So yeah, I mean, we're being forced to not use TikTok, and I think the idea was to kind of like, as a farmer, to like cattle herd and prod people into the meta and the the American companies, Twitch and YouTube and all the other platforms, X, and yeah, I guess people, instead of allowing that to happen, are fighting back by saying, well, we'll just use a different non-American app. And we'll make sure it's non-American because it was this reason that you took our first app away. It's like a kid throwing a tantrum. I mean, the United States is kind of a younger country, right? So are we a teenager throwing a fit right now? I think that's what's happening. I think we're just a teenager throwing a fit. I don't know when I put the pause on the thing, but apparently it paused. So yeah, I don't know, like teenagers get their way. Even if they don't listen, I mean, you can punish them, but you're really punishing yourself to make sure that they listen to the punishment. And yeah, you can't win because a teenager will just break the rules anyways. And it's not because, they're evil. It's because they don't actually have the bird's eye view, the perspective that an older, more wise person has. But an older, more wise person doesn't have the awareness of current events to understand why the teenagers behave this way. And they don't care, actually. the older generations they want it the way they want it, the way they've been promised their whole life it was going to be. And the people that made them that promise were the same old people that they are right now. So do you see how life is like a circle? You see how things just go around? Very, very interesting. All right, so we got this in the food processor, guys. And right there, and there. This is gonna be loud than a mug. This is gonna be louder than 2 mugs mugging a mug. You ready? All right, here it goes. This is gonna be low at first. In the video I saw, they used a spatula. I wish I could remember her name. She's the one that like flips you off and like throws all kinds of shit down like in the most savage way. But yeah, shout out to Chloe, the flip you off lady. She's really cool. I like her content. When I first saw her and she flipped me off and then cooked me an amazing meal, I was like, thank you. There's this other creator. She goes, bow, 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 bow. And she says, you gotta get up. And she hits the phone. And she goes, shut the fire, shut the fire. So she tells me to wash the dishes. She makes me wash the dishes. She says, Shua! Shua! But yeah, it was pretty interesting. She had this interesting song playing. I was scrolling one day, and then she's sitting there throwing some stuff down on the thing, and it's like, loca loca, chica loca, loca loca. Muy babosa. What is rabosa? Babosa mean? I don't even know. I've heard the word. Most words, if you know them in another language, are probably bad words. So I think that might be either an insult or a bad word. So I don't be saying that so much. There actually is that. Isn't that the name of a creator? Isn't there a comedian named Babo? They're like stage names or pen names, I guess. Most people, whenever they go into performing or the arts, adopt a pen name. I guess that's what Elude Stalwart is. Elude Stalwart was initially just the name of my Jedi consular. He was the in Star Wars: The Old Republic. I would play Star Wars, and there was a class that could be a tank but could stealth. A stealth tank? Yeah, he was a Jedi consular. I named him Elude because he's evasive and elusive because he's a tank. He dodges and stuff. And Stalwart because he's a tank. He's steadfast. So it was pretty cool. I designed a whole channel. That idea. Okay, so I don't know. I still got pretty big chunks of potato here, and it's like basically shredded for the rest. So I guess I keep on massaging the little bits out of the way to get the bigger bits lower. I think there's too many smaller bits down there though. I may have done this wrong or something. Okay, I'm going to transfer these and I'm going to pick out the big bits manually because the little bits are preventing the big bits from settling down. So let's do that. I need a dish, some sort of a dish. I'm panicking. Okay, I'm over here. Hey, you guys, over here. Yeah. It gives up. It's like once it can't see me anymore, it just gives up on life. It's like, oh, he's gone. Yep. OSHA violations. These bits at the bottom, we're just going to get those out. It's not a lot, but I guess it's enough to make the blade not functional. Honestly, I should probably be pausing this every time I'm doing something else, but honestly, I just want to see how long the video is. So it could very well not be recording anymore for all I know. Like it could have already stopped recording and I wouldn't know. I can't see the front of the phone right now. So we have like a few more bigger potatoes. Everything's pretty small, but there are these bigger chunks I'm picking out. I have to be mindful there's a camera here. And I think generally, if I were to do this like in a more pro way, I would have more lighting, first of all. I would have maybe one or two more cameras or phones positioned on the side to give you other angles. I would like to have one from the top looking down at everything. And then I would just like edit and chop those 3 different angles together. That's how the ideal version of this goes. But yeah, you just got to keep on making different forms of content and find something that both works for the viewer and views and works for your own peace of mind and own enjoyment and entertainment, because you got to have fun doing it as well. I think that's weird too, because like when you have fun, you enjoy doing it more. But at the same time, you kind of end up feeling guilty. You feel guilty because you're doing it more. Here, track me. You feel guilty because you're doing it more and enjoying yourself. And there's so many things that are wrong, and people that suffer in the world is like, who are you to get to enjoy yourself? You start, feeling weird. But you should. You should enjoy it. If you can, you should. As long as you're not willingly neglecting something else, like for evil intentions or spite. Like, you should be enjoying yourself. Our default state should be song and dance. And celebration. So yeah, whenever you're doing that, you're doing right. All right, that's that. We have, for the most part, the bits are bitted. So let's smash it down a little bit more. The way I saw it was, you get all these down. Whenever they're like this, you can strain them. And then whenever you strain it, you can season it and then fry it up. So before I want to start straining and seasoning and frying, I'm going to start heating up my pan over here. I'll put it on like a medium, excuse me. Okay, here we go. Mas potato. Mas potato. Mas papas. So potatoes in Spanish is papas. I know some Spanish. I know cooking Spanish better than anything, I think. But that's not to say that I know all cooking Spanish. That's just, if I'm gonna speak Spanish, then hopefully I'm in a kitchen. I think that's what that's saying. Because then I might be understood. Even then, like, I don't know, I've had entire conversations with people where I thought I knew what I was saying and I thought I understood what was being said to me. But then we look back later and go over the conversation, and I totally missed what we were talking about and didn't understand half of what was being said, apparently. So that's interesting that can happen, I guess. I need to actually... hello! It got sad. It's like, I can't see, and then it fell. I want to use a cloth, maybe this cloth. I want to use a cloth that I can strain it with. That if I use a white cloth and it's potatoes, it will stain the white cloth. I am so sorry. Hey, I'm over here. Hey. We do have a strainer as well. I was doing it that way. I think I'll do that. I'll do a strainer. Let's do a strainer. This one, for example, you just don't want to pull the metal out of the fastening. It's kind of fastened in this little plastic thing, and pushing down on the metal can kind of pull it out of there if you're not careful. So this isn't ideal, but this is how we'll do it. Because I don't have cheesecloth. Ideally, we'd have cheesecloth. Okay, so I guess I'll do this barehanded and get it all in there. This is kind of weird, the textures and stuff. Okay, so I wanna be able to set it down. Okay, you can't really see what I'm doing here. So I got it set up like this, right? I'm gonna push this down and then just like drain it all out of there. It's not so wet that it's dripping right now, but I think if I get some paper towels and I start pushing it down here, it's gonna start to drain. Okay. So I don't know if I can show you what I'm doing here. I'm just using the bridge in between the sink to kind of mash. Okay, here. Let me see if I can find a better angle for you. Here, stop. Yeah. Pause. So basically, kind of like this. We got the potatoes like that. We got a paper towel. And then I take the paper towel and fold it and then punch down the juice. Being careful not to pull the wire away from this plastic so we don't destroy our strainer. Yeah. You can see some of that juice coming out, right? So all that red would have been in our cloth. I have a cloth already that has that, and it's like stained. It's like I dyed it, permanently dyed. Okay. I want to loosen it up because it's pretty compacted, and then try to squeeze it down from another angle. Okay. That should be good, I think. That's probably plenty. So we'll just put it here in this bowl. In this bowl here. Boom. And then kind of get it off of this cloth as well. Some of it stuck to the cloth here. Yeah. It's quite a bit actually. Making a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. All right. Okay. Follow me. All right. We still have our pan on. It's getting kind of warm now. All right. Put some oil. We got extra virgin olive oil. Put that down. I'm gonna grab some seasonings here. We got salt, garlic powder. I think I'll use garlic paste, onion powder, black pepper. Just salt, pepper, onion, garlic. That should be plenty. And I think I'll get just this stuff out of the way. All that out of the way. I think you just mix it in now, right? Still feels a little moist, so it's not wet like it was. Okay, let's go. We're gonna put these seasonings in. We got this over here ready. We need to get an egg. We want to put an egg in there. All right, let's go. We want to whisk that egg as well. So pepper, just like enough. Like, I don't know, salt and pepper is always to taste. You just want some pepper and some salt initially, and then you can add more salt and pepper as you go to eat it. So kind of heavy on the onion powder, like moderate amount. I'm grabbing the garlic paste here. I'm putting a little bit of garlic paste in there, about that amount. And then egg. We're gonna get a bowl, a fork, and we're gonna whisk an egg together. We should get some shredded cheese as well. I forgot about the cheese. I think we probably just need like one egg. Just one egg should do. Yeah, I think just one egg. And then I said, what? Cheese. I'm slamming things around because I'm in a hurry. Not because I'm a gorilla. Not because I'm just in a hurry. I'm not a gorilla. We got a gorilla for sale. We kill a gorilla for sale. Oh, snap. So apparently, when we went to wash this, it, instead of laying on top of the rack, fell like this, and the little bottom spinner didn't rotate because it was being held by that. So yeah, be mindful of how you stack things in your dishwasher, I guess. All right, so we got that egg pretty much going. We're gonna use the rest of this cheese, I think all of it. That's gonna start smoking very soon, so it'll be ready the moment we start to see any smoke whatsoever. You don't want to, once it gets to the point of smoking, you're burning your oil and it's no longer useful. It's no longer nutritional. So the way I understand it is your oils are what make up your cell's membrane. So you want healthy oils so you have healthy cell membranes. And cells are basically what? You know, your bone and your organs and your skin and muscle. Like, these are all cells. So you want them to be good, right? Is bone? Yeah, there are bone cells, right? But yeah, let me just finish shredding this up and add this cheese here before that starts to burn. I try to shred as much as I can without getting finger skin in there. Okay, we didn't shred our fingers. That's nice. I kind of go against the grate and then inside one time. That's how I get it all. And then cheese, Kessel's going in. Kessel. It looks like this so far. Now we're gonna add the egg right there. And then we're just gonna kind of toss this and fold it together. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. Oh, parsley. I need parsley. I was just like, there needs to be some green in here. I don't see anything green. Let's go parsley. Ideally, we have some dry. Some fresh parsley, but we'll use dry. Kind of heavy on the parsley. I got this natural deodorant. It was supposed to like, the idea was, it did. It removed all your body odor. And it used, it was like parsley and I remember thinking, like, I could just add that to what I eat, can't I? Because you're just taking a pill, which is these dried things made into a pill. And it was like celery and parsley and shit that you would normally eat. And it's like, oh, I guess if I just had enough of this in my diet, then I wouldn't smell when I sweat, or it wouldn't smell like bad odor. I think it smells bad when you're eating processed foods and stuff like that, prepackaged foods. And then you start sweating, and then all of it starts coming out, smelling like a ranch. Okay, let's begin frying. So we're gonna make patties. I don't remember exactly how the patties were made. I think I'll probably just put some in like this. Oh, hold on. Over here. Hello. Hello, over here. Yes, thank you, thank you. All right, I think I'm just gonna put it in like this. This is it mixed up. I'm just gonna scoop it and then put it and then flip it when it needs to flip. So let's go this spatula about this much. And then this will be the first one. I think I may have deviated from the recipe a little bit. I'm not sure how well this is going to stick together when I go to flip it. I maybe even need another egg in here. I mean, did she freeze them? I don't remember. This may be more like a scramble. It may be more like a potato scramble. I don't know what is it looking at? Why did it go over there? This thing over here. What? You having problems tracking? What's going on? It's like sitting there making faces. Here, let's go like this. Oop. Now it won't track. It'll just stay still. I looked away, and then I think it goes looking for the nearest face after I look away because it wants to see eyes and a mouth or something. And then it starts going cattywampus. I guess this camera's good if you're staring directly at it and you don't turn your back from it at all. Even now, like, I find myself looking at the light instead of the lens itself. I should be looking at the lens, and I just got a spot in my vision because I'm not looking at the lens. So this is going. I don't know how well it's actually together, though. It doesn't look super together. I might want to put another egg. But I'm going to refrigerate this while that's cooking. So it's at least not getting warm for no reason. It's got egg in it. We'll do some cleanup. We'll do some cleanup while this goes. We'll do some cleanup. These are the signals. I have to do this to make it stop. I have to do this to make it look. Hey, we're here. Now it's looking directly at the light, I guess. Over here. There we go. Gary hit him with the meow, meow, meow. Hit him with a Gary hit him with a Okay. We've pretty much taken care of cleaning up the area. That wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad. Like I had preconceived notions and I was projecting how bad it could be, and it wasn't. I'm so grateful for how it wasn't bad, like I thought. Yeah, that's so nice. It's very good. I'll put this here for now because we need to wash the components and put it back together. So you guys, you going to Red Note? I've been playing World of Warcraft Hardcore Classic World of Warcraft, the Anniversary Edition. And I got a few characters up to like level 10 to 15. I have lost a couple characters too. I lost a level 19 and like a level 13. But that was okay because when the servers went down yesterday, yesterday was Tuesday, I went ahead and downloaded and began playing a game called Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen. So all the people that have fallen in World of Warcraft, if you care to rise, and you want to rise with a Pantheon, then you should go to Steam. It's on Steam, but I don't know if you can get it in any other way. Like I know it's in alpha on the Steam platform. So yeah, I've been playing that lately. And the last class I was on was an enchanter. And he was very enchanting. Okay? Just so you know. Now you know. One of the interesting things about this game is it's like the tutorials until level 5. And until you hit level 5, you don't really have... Aw, it's falling apart. I need to put another egg, I think. This needs an extra egg. I think the cheese made it to where I had to put another egg. So I got to dirty another bowl. We'll use a ramen bowl. And we'll get an egg. Hit him with the meow, meow, meow. Hit him with the meow, meow, meow. There he hit him with the... There he hit him with the... We have one egg left after this. Should I just add that other egg too? I should just add the other egg as well, huh? Man, maybe we need something with one egg. I'll leave one egg because I can make some pancakes with one egg. Where are you looking? Hey. Where are you looking down there? I don't know why. It's crazy. Okay. Now let's go again with a we got a fork. Okay, that's enough egg. That should be plenty of egg for what we're trying to do here. I want to look at that recipe again. Oh, cornstarch. She put cornstarch in hers. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put some cornstarch on these. I don't know if we need baking powder, but I think the cornstarch is what helps it bind. I'll put all this. So that's all the cornstarch. This cornstarch. So we got extra egg and we got some cornstarch. Okay. I can smell this one. I need to flip it, but I think it's going to scramble. I think it's going to break up and scramble. Here, look. We'll go right here so you can see. And then stop. There you go. Yeah, it's already broken up a little bit. Okay. It's scrambling. It's becoming a scramble. That's okay. Okay, that's kind of what we got right now. And I'm dripping. Okay, here we go. Gary hit him with a meow, meow, meow. Gary hit him with the... Because you know the crab like money. And you know the sponge like fun. You know, the squid likes music. The squid likes music. Ain't nobody say anything about the glen. They talking about the glen. Nobody talking about the glen. Oh, you know what I should do? At some point, I should break this down for you guys. This is my famous Ziki sauce recipe. There's a restaurant I was eating at around here called Mosaic. It's a restaurant. They serve like um, shawarma. They serve the shawarma and like falafels and stuff like that. And yeah, I was eating at that shawarma. They have an amazing hummus. I love their hummus and their ziki sauce. The meat, sometimes the meat was a little inconsistent. You get a lot of gristle sometimes, and sometimes it would be warm, sometimes it would be cooler. But I just went ahead and learned that ziki recipe because I feel like that was so good. I still need to learn the hummus. I'm a little intimidated by the hummus. I think I like the hummus the most, so I think I would be disappointed if I made it wrong. But I do want to learn, and I would like to make some hummus because I think I got that ziki. That ziki recipe, it's tzatziki or ziki or whatever. That's the. I think I got that down. I can make my own variants and versions of that. I made it like 3 or 4 times already. I use cilantro sometimes, but it's basically like shredded cucumber with yogurt and then like garlic and onion powders. You could use the fresh garlic paste, like I use the fresh garlic paste. Dill is pretty important. It's a pretty strong flavor you get through with the dill seasoning. It's like a dill. But yeah, that was so good. With olive oil, I forgot to put olive oil the first time I made it, but with the olive oil, it's really good. Really nice. Here. This is the progress on the hash brown. Almost spilled it. I did spill it just now. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. This is our first attempt at a hash brown. This became uh, it's like a splatter brown instead, or a scatter. It's more like a scatter brown instead of a hash brown. It's a scatter brown. It just basically scattered everywhere. I don't know about blending it in that thing. I don't know about blending it in the food processor. I think I prefer just doing the shredder and having like the longer kind of strands of potato. This is, I don't know. It's almost like a deconstructed tater tot. It's like a deconstructed tater tot. I probably want to put some paper towel down too to get some of this oil. Even though it is just extra virgin olive oil, I could put that. Boom. That was our first attempt. Now I think we got a better idea of how this should go. And to be fair, in the video, the lady was using less. She used probably about a tablespoon. So she went like, and then, and then. So we have 3 very distinct little patties of this here. And I don't think hers was as watery as mine is. I think I really slept on draining the water. I should have drained way more water if I had like a cheesecloth or something. But to be fair, she used paper towels in her video as well. So I could have used paper towels, but they tear. They tear easy. You need pretty good paper towels. But live and learn. We live and learn. We're living and learning right now. And we'll just let that go. Let's see how it tastes. Y'all ready? We got 3 little ones going right now. I don't know if you can see that here. Ooh. We got 3 little ones going here. This thing says 7 minutes for some reason. I don't know why it says 7 minutes. Is it started a new video? Is this a separate video? This is it. It's like eating a tater tot that exploded. It's good though. It's really good. I want to keep recording until it can't record anymore. That first video was like 20 minutes. This is like 7 minutes. So I probably don't want to make a video longer than 5 or 10 minutes, right? So it looks like I got enough room for like 3 or 4 videos. If I make them about 10-minute videos. And then I could get more accustomed to this thing and kind of position it where I want without having to walk over to it. I probably don't want to rely on it following me as I move around and stuff. I'll probably just position it in a certain way and say stop. And then just work with it being like that. I don't know if I'm in frame though. So let's see. From where I'm standing here, you got basically these cabinets is about my head height, the door handle of those cabinets. Oh yeah, you can see plenty. You can even see up there. Holy cow, this thing's got a wide angle lens. Okay, so I can just kind of generally leave it in one little area and then adjust it for different camera angles as I go. That's cool. I like that. I wanted to have it in the exact same position where it's at right now, but I don't think there's a problem with moving it around. Now, if I was trying to achieve a special effect or something, I'd probably want to leave it exactly in the same position. I basically got this mat for my clean dishes. The drying mat is dirty, so I got to put this. Okay, we'll grab the other drying mat. I'm still eating these hash browns. These are good though. These are some good hash browns. I'm like close to the camera because I feel like I need to be close, but you can see me from over here. The only thing I really don't know is how the audio is going to turn out. Now, I've been talking at this volume right here, and you've been able to hear me pretty good. But if I go over here, I do wonder what the limit or range of that audio is. So this is from my office. And then as I get closer, I'll just continue talking so you can hear me at a normal level. And this is me getting closer to the device to where I'm in the kitchen back where I was to begin with. So that's how the audio sounds. I wonder if I can just flip these. Nope. Nope. Can't just flip these. That was not what I intended. Okay. Still eat some more top. Mmm, mmm, mmm. If I eat all this, I can use this to put my spatula, so I'm gonna do that. Mmm. Very oily. I probably put too much oil on that exploded one. Okay. Now my spatula will melt. I gotta clean this because it's gonna bug me. All right, let's dry this off. Skillet's drying. And then these potatoes are probably done. I'm gonna put paper towel down to catch any of the extra oil drippings. And usually when you're cooking things like pancakes and stuff, that first side that you cook them on takes the longest. And by the time you flipped it, it's already cooked like halfway through. So the second side goes kind of quick. All right, so that's that one. Let's get one. I think probably 2 or 3 more. I think I really do think the cornstarch helped bind it together. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And when you're trying to cook things that you will flip, if you're going to cook something that you're going to flip, the smaller it is, the easier it is to flip without it falling apart. So this is like little mini hash browns instead of the larger one, potato pancake hash brown I was trying to make before. I put this cloth here to put these on there, but for whatever reason, I just put it back on that spatula that I cleaned. All right, this is what they really look like. This is how they really turned out. This is one of the ones that broke in half. So you got the little, I don't know if you can hear that. A little hot, a little spicy. Not spicy, but like oven heat. Temperature hot. Tastes like the first one, still tastes good though. I'd probably make them crispier. I'm probably gonna try to do these a little crispier. You just don't want to burn the eggs. I don't know about y'all, but I cannot stand. It's like something psychological or subliminal with burnt eggs. Never in any situation were you in an environment where there were burning eggs and everything was good and everything was happy. If you could smell burnt egg, generally you're in some sort of a stressful environment. You're in some sort of a high stakes environment. This is one man's opinion. This is just my humble opinion. So we got a little toasted on that side. These are going to go longer, but I wanted to flip them so I could smash them. So once you get the crust on one side, you flip them and then you smash them. See that? You do see that, don't you? Don't you see that here? That time I flipped them and then I smashed them. It doesn't smell like burnt eggs. It smells like, I don't know what that smell is, but it smells like cooking, okay? It's cooking. I don't know if you guys have drank any water recently, but I would suggest and recommend you drink some water. Also, like water, H2O, right? So H2 is what, 2 hydrogen pairs to 1 oxygen? Is that right? Is that hydrogen 2 and then oxygen 1? Or is it hydrogen and 2 oxygen? I think it's hydrogen 2. It's like oxygen with 2 hydrogens coming off of it. Regardless, you get your water here, and those bonds can be reinforced if you put more air in there. So this is like taking all those hydrogen and oxygen bonds and just mixing them up vigorously with fresh oxygen and making a mess. So you can drink messy water. It's like I've never drank water before. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was so messy. It was unnecessarily so. So this is just what I do whenever I'm waiting for the food to cook. You guys need to know too how to drink water with very strong bonds of hydrogen and oxygen. The only way to reinvigorate those bonds with real true strength is chaos. You have to incorporate some chaos into the entropy. You can't just have entropy. You need chaos within that. You know, a chaotic decay. All right, I think we're ready. Let's get these remaining. These are going to be crispier, right? Okay. You want them to be free from the pan, because that's how you know they're done cooking. Look at that. Woo! Excuse me. My body is getting excited for what's to come. You can hear it getting ready. It's like, oh, I'm going to eat that. I'm going to eat that. I'm like, hold on, body. Hold on. It's like, I'm going to eat that. And I'm like, okay, just wait a sec. It's like, no, I can't wait for nothing to nobody. I'm going to eat that. Yeah, please just wait for something and somebody is like, no, I will not wait for nothing or nobody. I'm just going to eat that. Well, I've been wanting to share this. I have this thing I do here, but I don't know if you guys do this either. I watched this movie called Napoleon Dynamite, and there's this scene where the uncle's going door to door and he's selling Tupperware or Rubbermaid containers, and it's kind of like door-to-door salesman stuff. He's sitting down with one lady and her husband, and at the table he's got this giant ship he's constructed. It's like one of those ships in a bottle type ships, like this massive, like. And as he's talking to them and pulling out the Tupperware, and he's telling if they buy these specific packages, they get entered into a sweepstakes. And if they can get this type, they get the sweepstakes. If they win, they get the boat. And it's like a giant pirate ship. And the lady immediately turns to her husband. She says, I want that. I want that. This is trying to be cool. And he's like, okay. Actually, he tells him if you can break this container, he hands him the container. The guy's sitting there trying to break it, and if he could break the container, he gets the ship. The wife is looking at him like, you can't break that, and he's trying as hard as he can to break. But she said, I want that. So every time I see something I want, I'm like, I want that. I've said that a few times already. Yeah, I do want that. There are things I want that I look at whenever I see them. I'm like, I want that. Oh, guys, I turned this too early. See, I should have never told y'all that story, because then I just done got all giddy. I done got all giddy about wanting those things. You gotta want what you want and get those things. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't listen. I was just going on about that story, and I got excited, and I thought that I could keep on talking about something else, but I couldn't. So everything I said after that has just been nothing, and I'm just continuing, just not talking about anything. It's like I'm talking a lot, and I have something to say, but nothing comes out when I move my lips. It's just a bunch of gibberish. But at least I never forgot about Dr. Or wait, no, I did, didn't I? Didn't I forget about, I think, it's fine. Forget about it. Just forget about it, okay? Just forget about it. Now, we gotta be careful because, like I said earlier, this is probably gonna prevent us from having clean dishes. So let's see what the damage is. This looks clean, smells clean, it doesn't have debris on it, so that passes. This cup. So maybe it was like at some point mid-wash or towards the end that maybe that thing jiggled itself down. Because these seem pretty good. I mean, the jets were spraying somewhere, so maybe they were spraying on this. The bowls here. Looking good, looking good. Very good, very good. These, okay, yes. These are fine as well. We have time, like, yes, it's taking us time to cook, so we'll let it go. And then that's the top rack. We got the top rack done. Top rack done. Put these up. Now we go to the bottom. Let's see. Place look clean. Very nice. Very good. All right. These look good as well. It doesn't look like it's bothered for that thing to not spin. I guess the bottom one and the top one were still spinning. It's just that middle one. That middle one didn't get activated as much as it could have been, I think. Okay. Let's go over here. I might lose you. Here. Let's see if we can keep it. I'm gonna put this down there. Okay. Come on, follow me over here. Nope, I lost you, didn't I? That's all good. It really is. It's all good. There we go. I can still hear them cooking. They should be ready to cook soon or ready to pick up soon. I think I need to flip those again. Because like I said, I flipped them first a little too early. So maybe now it's time to flip them again. Back to the other side. Yeah, they're done cooking on that side. That one flipped on its own. Let's see that? Yeah, that's what we want. These are some good hash browns. These are the ones we made earlier. I'm gonna top these so we don't get any elements on them. But yeah, cool, very nice. We're gonna continue. Where were you looking? What are you guys doing? Wish you would just focus. Pay attention. All right, here we go. What if one of the TikToks have the golden ticket, and whoever watches that TikTok is given a code, and with that code, almost like Ready Player One, they get to own. Well, I'm trying to remember the name of the place. It's not Arcadia. What was the name of the Ready Player One world? I forget the name of the Ready Player One world. But yeah, they get to own the Ready Player One world. And then everybody went on that Easter egg hunt. Is this dirty? I think this is. So those should be done. I believe that's the last of them as well. So let's go. Done, sent. And then we'll wash these because we can wash these now. Oh yeah. This is fantastic. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's all. I think that's all she wrote. If she wrote anything at all, that was the gist of it pretty much. That's the gist of what she wrote. No, not murder, she wrote. She didn't write murder. No. That's just the gist of what she regular wrote. Don't tell her we're not looking. Be very, very quiet. I'm gonna drink some water now. Hey, okay, okay. Okay. There you are. I don't know how we keep getting in these predicaments. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice. All right, guys. We're gonna eat that now. I'm still seeing how long I can record. I don't even know if it's still recording. It could have already finished by now. But until I finish this, I'm gonna keep acting as if it is recording, just so I can get a real sense of how long a video I can make. Ooh, I should watch the cutting board too. Let's do that. Let's see, what else? I've been playing WoW and Pantheon. WoW, I've been playing less. I've been playing even less WoW lately. I think I've always had the most fun playing WoW whenever I've actually had like people to run with, a group of friends that run together. But it's hard for me, I think, because I don't know. I think I have more endurance to play, but I wouldn't even say that. It's just my play schedule fluctuates. I think I play sporadically at different times, and it's hard to coordinate groups of people to run with in games like WoW unless you live on the same schedule. Like you pretty much, it's like playing a game like WoW is almost like choosing to live in a different like environment. Like it's almost like living, right? It's almost like when you choose a game to like WoW to play, it's almost like a soft like engagement in a way. It's like you're engaging yourself to a game. And nobody want to do that because this may be the game that I end up playing for the rest of my life. And there's other fish in the sea. Yeah, so I guess to a certain extent, playing a game like that requires a bit of a commitment. And then if you're going to make that much of a commitment to the game you're going to play, you may want to make that much of a commitment with the players that you're going to play with in that game if you have a team. And then that looks like relationships and friends and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just asking too much, I think, for random people from all over the world in different walks of life to just come together and have one common goal for the boss. Yeah. I just I enjoy my free time. I definitely do. I enjoy running with people too. Look, is it still recording? Are we still going? Yes, yes. What's cool about this is I can actually see the framing, so I can see like by default it wants me to kind of have a ton of space above my head. Is there a way to make that not like so much space up there? Like why does it need to see so much above me? This is it though. These are hash browns. Very good. I'm sweaty too. I just finished doing all that. I cooked and cleaned. My hair's a little greasy. Have y'all noticed my Goku? I got like this Goku thing going on here. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna be looking at you. I'm gonna be looking at the mirror now because I can see. It's like, what are you guys watching? Can I watch? Gary hit him with the. Gary hit him with the meow meow meow. Gary hit him with the meow meow meow. It's got the parsley, the salt and pepper. It could probably use a little more salt. I could taste that egg. The potato strands are very tender. Even that larger one's pretty tender. There's cheese in it. The cornstarch really, I think, also helped it brown. I think the ones that got browner were the cornstarch ones. I also had the temperature kind of under control at that point. Kind of had the heat figured out. Why won't it? There it goes. What is it doing? Actually, you know what? Don't do that. We got some background noise going on with the dishwasher. So it'll be interesting to note how I sound in comparison to the background noise. And how loud it is, if it's even audible or detectable, but then also how loud am I in comparison. I want to make sure I check the lighting because this light, it's an artificial light, but it's also only just right here. Like if you turn the living room light on, that probably makes for a better environment. See, with the fan on, that's a little distracting, but yeah, I think the environment looks better. I think it just makes me look less spooky. Why is this grown man sitting in the dark going meow, meow, meow? Gary hit him with the meow, meow, meow. The cat's over there too. Think you can see him right here? I'm actually getting kind of full. I have 2 left. I think I'll save these for later. But yeah, we're gonna keep recording. I'm just gonna see how long I can record. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. There you go. Yes. Thank you. Very cool. Very cool. I like that. I like that I can go for sitting down and walk over here. There are some very good use cases. I think if I just continue to use this, it'll become second nature. It'll be natural enough to where I can just kind of not think about it and still go about business. Okay, that's one. That's 2. That's there. Yes. We're done. We're done now. Now we're done. Push the chair in, pick up after ourselves. This hasn't been going too long, so we can interrupt it. Excuse me. Hit him with the meow, meow, meow. Hit him with the meow, meow, meow. Gary hit him with the. Hit him with the. Hit him with the meow, meow, meow. Gary hit him with the meow, meow, meow. Gary hit him with the. Gary hit him with the meow, meow, meow. Hit him with the meow, meow, meow. Gary hit him with the. I usually don't talk. Like when I'm by myself, for the most part, it's all inner monologue, if any at all. Like for real. Like I like to turn the switch off. I will do like singing and dancing occasionally, but for the most part, gosh, I don't really talk a whole lot. If I am talking, it's because I'm trying to get my voice back into talking so that I could do my videos and be conversational. But even that, like the days when I decide to do that, I do have a lot to say because I don't really say too much a whole lot. And I can wear it out. Like I could get pretty dried out and wore out. Like it's almost like the force and the power behind my voice weakens and drains until I build it back up. It's just like a muscle, right? It's just like, I mean, very, very recently, I was introduced to the concept of thinking of it as a muscle and conditioning it and training it like that. And I guess in my mind, I'm looking for developing or maybe even just, I think for, I don't know. I was trying to figure out how to say something I didn't know how to talk about. But, oh well. I got distracted. And the phone wants to be on some bullshit right now. So we'll tell it stop. Yep, just stop. Just stop. Yep. And then just stay like that. And don't even try to help at all because you're goofing. The phone's looking down in a million different directions instead of what I'm telling it to. It should just listen, but it don't listen. It needs to listen. Okay. Let's get this. Gary hit him with a meow, meow, meow. Gary hit him with a meow, meow. Gary hit him with the. Gary hit him with the. Meow, meow. Gary hit him with a. Meow, meow. Gary hit him with the. With the ya, ya, ya. Hit him with the ya, ya, ya. Oh my goodness, we needed that. This floor needed that. Look at this. Look at this. This trash can needs it too. I may do all of the floors. Goodness. So much hair. Okay. Gary hit him with the meow, meow, meow. Gary hit him with the meow, meow, meow. Gary hit him with the cool. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And if 30 to 40 minutes isn't enough time to do something, I think I'm good. Hey, kitty cat boyster, how are you? You go, boyster. You go, boyster. You go. Huh? Oh, he's good. Say bye, kitty cat. Say bye. Say see you later. Peace.
You can watch me pull up on your body like it's someone take my clothes off in the water, flash around and get you blessed like holy water. I don't know what you've been waiting for. You know that I've been waiting for you. You saw me cry when you touched me. You see me now and say you love me. Let me touch now and say you're sorry. Right back, right back. Party for you. Only do this party for you. I'm about to party. You can watch me pull up on your body like it's summer. Take my clothes off in the water, splash around and get you blessed like holy water. I don't know what you've been waiting for. You know that I've been waiting for you. If you saw me cry, would you touch me? Kiss me in the mouth, say you love me. Leave a message, say you're sorry. Right back. I'm about to party. You could watch me pull up on your body like it's summer. Take my clothes off in the water, splash around and make it dance. I'm like, ooh, I love it. Know that I've been waiting for you. If you saw my tears, would you touch me? Kiss me on the mouth, say you love me. Leave a message, say that you're sorry. Right back, get you right back. Yeah. You can watch me pull up on your body like it's summer. Take my clothes off in the water, splash around and it's like holy water. I don't know what you've been waiting for. You know that I've been waiting for you. If you saw my tears, would you touch me? Kiss me on the mouth, say you're sorry. Leave a message now, you're sorry. Okay. Good. You can watch me pull up on your body like it's summer. Take my clothes off in the water, splash around and get you blessed like holy water. I don't know what you've been waiting for. You know that I've been waiting for you. If you saw me tears, would you touch me? Kiss me on the mouth, say you love me. Nah, thank you, right back. Okay. You can watch me pull up on your body like it's summer. Take my clothes off in the water, splash around and get you blessed like holy water. I don't know what you've been waiting for, 'cause girl, you know that I've been waiting for you. If you saw my tears, would you kiss me? Kiss me on the mouth, say you love me. Leave a message, tell me you're sorry. Get you right back, get you right back. You can watch me pull up on your body like it's summer. Take my clothes off in the water, splash around and get you blessed like holy water. I don't know what you've been waiting for, 'cause girl, you know that I've been waiting for you. If you saw my tears, would you touch me? Kiss me on the mouth, say you love me. Leave a message, tell me you're sorry. Get you right back, get you right back. If you saw my tears, would you touch me? Kiss me on my mouth, say you love me. Leave a message, tell me you're sorry. Get you right back, get you right back. This is really the last one. Really. You can watch me pull up on your body like it's summer. Take our clothes off in the water, splash around and get you blessed like holy water. I don't know what you've been waiting for. You know that I've been waiting for you. If you saw my tears, would you touch me? Kiss me on the mouth, say you love me. Leave a message, tell me you're sorry. Get you right back, get you right back. I only do this party for you. I only do this party for you. I only do this party for you. I'm about to party on you. You can watch me pull up on your body like it's summer. Take my clothes off in the water. Take around the dirty plastic like holy water. I don't know what you've been waiting for. You know that I've been waiting for you. If you saw my tears, would you touch me? Kiss me on my mouth, say you love me. Leave a message, tell me you're sorry. Get you right back, get you right back. Fight for you. I only do this one. Watch me party, yo. Pull up on your body like it's summer. Take my clothes off in the water. Smash around and get you blessed like holy water. I don't know what you've been waiting for. You know that I've been waiting for you.